And so far, all of us saw about who is Devi Parashakti, what are these Shaktis, what is it that we are all going to be experiencing today, what are Akashic records, what can you ask in Akashic records, and much more. And in this segment, we are going to be seeing a very, very profound and a very beautiful, this is going to be a very exciting, very enlightening, and at the same time, extremely scientific segment where all the revelations that Devi has revealed so far, each and every one of them have manifested as reality. Now, one is blessing people personally for them to manifest wealth, health, giving them blessings, protection, etc. One more is where, out of her deepest compassion, Devi has revealed many, many truths, the events that are yet to unfold for humanity to foresee, and she has revealed, predicted that for humanity's sake. Many of these revelations are scientific, statistically provable, and each and every one of them are manifesting as reality. Now, in this segment, we are going to be taking you all through a scientific outlook upon all the revelations that Devi has given. And we are not, of course, there's so many revelations that Devi has given, which are not just in particular to in an individual, but many of them are in general, where for the whole of humanity, it can be applied. And of course, now in the interest of time, we are just going to be doing one. We're going to be seeing one such topics, one or two such revelations. So, we are going to be taking you all through a very interesting segment. So stay tuned and watch through. So on the 8th of June, 2021, Devi Parashakti revealed a powerful revelation. So we are going to be seeing what was this revelation, what did Devi reveal, and what out of that has manifested as reality. So on the 8th of June 2021, Devi revealed, and I'm going to be reading out the rough translation of what Devi revealed.
This Bhumandala and the Jati ecosystem, the caste ecosystem, Hindu, Jnana Sannyasa Yoga, Grahastha, multiple spiritual ecosystems are created for the souls to come back and rebirth and grow more and more towards enlightenment. Quickly, easily, in accelerated speed and space. Now, too many souls from the cosmos is landing into this Bhumandala to be part of Kailasa and to manifest Kailasa. Next slide, please. That is the reason the rate of expansion of the universe has been accelerated, and the intense ecosystem of great enlightened beings and incarnations to land is being manifested by me through my Nijavatara Nithyananda and this Kailasa. All the blessed, fortunate beings will be attracted to Kailasa and experience liberation.
Kailasa is a space where Sanatana Hindu Dharma, the cosmic science, is nationalism. The cosmic law is a country law. Sanatana Hindu Dharma is nationalism. This cosmic truths will be the truths of the country. Society, ecosystem, society, country, judiciary, ecosystem, all these of Kailasa will be aligned to the cosmic law, the cosmic energy, the universal existential truth. Because Kailasa, the cosmic ecosystem, is manifesting, expansion of universe has been accelerated. Universe is celebrating the happening of my Nija Avatara, Nithyananda, and this Kailasa. Now, let us see an interesting video on how the universe is not just expanding, its expansion is accelerating. This is exactly what Devi revealed on the 8th of June 2021. It's a very, very profound revelation which can be scientifically established as well. Everything what Devi is revealing is not just cosmic, it is not just mystical, it is extremely scientific, a reality that is happening. So let us watch a very interesting video on this topic.
You are looking at the most detailed three-dimensional map of the universe known to humankind, and it's called the Sloan Digital Sky Survey. Scientists from around the world have just completed a 20-year-long survey of the night, measuring the positions and distances of more than 4 million galaxies and quasars. This detailed map will help scientists shed light on the remaining mysteries of the universe. Let's go on a journey from the local stars to the largest scales of our universe. Beyond the local stars that draw familiar constellations in the night sky in the neighborhood of the Earth, in addition to our own Milky Way, billions of galaxies are spread throughout the observable universe. Moving faster than light, we will take you through space in a place in the Milky Way all the way out to the large-scale structures of the visible universe, and we'll tell you about how we're mapping it out. Since 1998, the scientific community has realized that the universe is not only expanding, but its expansion is accelerating. This unexpected acceleration constitutes one of the major conundrums in physics. From a theoretical perspective, the acceleration may be accounted for by either assuming that there exists some mysterious dark energy, or by modifying Einstein's theory of gravity, called general relativity. In the same year, the Sloan Digital Sky Survey was launched to tackle this enigma of the accelerating expansion of the universe. The Sloan Digital Sky Survey is a vast collection of the angular positions of galaxies observed in the sky, as well as their distances from us, determined by observing the systematic shift of galactic light induced by the expansion of the universe, the so-called redshift. In this new map of our universe, the large dark patches are mostly regions obscured by the Milky Way that cannot be observed. During the last 20 years, through 4 exploratory phases, the Sloan Digital Sky Survey has created the most detailed 3-dimensional maps of the universe. To achieve this, it focused on different classes of galaxies: nearby galaxies, red galaxies, more distant star-forming galaxies, and superluminous distant active galaxies called quasars. The 4th and latest Sloan survey took place from 2014 till 2020. During this time, the new project called the Extended Baryon Oscillation Spectroscopic Survey, or EBOS for short, continued previous Sloan mapping of the extragalactic sky and just recently finished measuring distances for 1 million galaxies and quasars. These successive surveys allow scientists to trace the large-scale structures of the universe up to a fraction of its horizon, represented by the cosmic microwave background emission, seen here as a colorful pattern projected onto a sphere. The cosmic microwave background is the thermal relic of the universe, which dates back to about 400,000 years after the birth of the universe, also known as the Big Bang. Adding the EBOS data to the previous Sloan exploratory phases 1, 2, and 3, the Sloan Digital Sky Survey now has a database of 4 million galaxies and quasars, assembling the largest and most complete 3D map of the universe to date. This unprecedented achievement provides scientists with new tools for shedding light on dark energy and also for constraining the theory of general relativity, leading to a better understanding of the fundamental laws that rule our universe.
In this video, what all of us saw was a very, very profound revelation. Actually, we all can see exactly as per Devi revealed. Actually, it was a slide. Yes.
Actually, Devi had revealed that the universe is accelerating and expanding just because so many beings are waiting to get liberation, and they are waiting to come, and they are waiting to come and become part of Kailasa. Exactly like that, we are seeing the universe is expanding. And here, if this is a news from National Geographic, which says how the universe seems to be expanding faster than all expectations. So this is the exact reason Devi had revealed also. The further slides, please. Like how Swami says, universe is not just expanding, its expansion is accelerated. Fresh evidence suggests that the universe is expanding faster today than it did in its infancy, a difference that has set off a search to understand what cosmic forces could be at play. If confirmed, the changing rate, which is 9% faster than it had been projected, would force us to reconsider a fundamental aspect of the cosmos.
And we all can see another study from the Harvard University. Before that, we have a small question from one of our viewers. Ma Nirosha Jayasekara is asking, is there a form to ask the questions from Devi? Yes, Ma Nirosha, the very chat where you are, and as you're already a member as well, yes, you can ask your questions just right here on the YouTube section, live chat section. And also we have Facebook, we have Instagram, we have Twitter, we have WhatsApp, all possible ways in which you can ask your questions, Devi. YouTube, you can definitely ask, and as you're already a member, you can ask yes. Hope this answers your question, Ma. There's no specific form, as all of these are already there for us to ask the questions to Devi Parashakti. Yes, back to the topic now. All of us can see another research published by Harvard University, where they say that the expansion of universe is still accelerating. And they said that there are independent results that have now demonstrated that time and time again, universe is accelerating in its expansion. So even if we took type 1A, supernova, out of the picture, they say that we still have sufficient evidences, including the fluctuation in the cosmic microwave, the microwave background, which is radiation from the early universe, amongst the others. So the Harvard has published a research where they say how the universe is accelerating in its expansion. Now, what all these science has proved is what the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has been revealing. Let us watch another video where Swamiji is talking about the expansion and the acceleration of universe.
Listen, the key information, the key line I wanted to bring all your attention through this video is universe is not just expanding, its expansion is accelerated. Please understand. Last few years, I am screaming in top of my voice that superconscious breakthrough is happening. Please understand. It is not only just the physics level, the universe expansion is accelerated. It's a dark energy, the dark matter in that level, the unmanifest, in avyakta, unmanifest level itself, the expansion is accelerated intensely. Please understand. The expansion is accelerated intensely in the dark energy, in the dark matter, unmanifest, avyakta swarupa of Paramashiva. See, Paramashiva's manifest form only is this world which we are all enjoying, experiencing. There is an unmanifest form of Paramashiva, dark matter, what we call dark energy, dark matter. The triggering of expansion, not just expansion, acceleration of expansion is happening from that dark energy, dark matter. Because scientists are using the word dark energy, dark matter, I am using the same word. But if you ask me to give a right word, I will say Swatta Sutta Swayam Prakasa Jyoti. I will call it a superconscious energy, superconscious matter. See, because the human eyes can't cognize, human beings are calling it as a dark matter. But because human eyes can't cognize, but third eye can cognize, I am calling it as a Swayam Prakasa Jyoti. Jyoti, light, superconsciousness is the word rishis, enlightened beings will use. But unfortunately, scientists have their own limitation. With the two eyes, when you see something which is not seen, you call it as dark. With three eyes, when you see something and you know it cannot be seen by the two eyes, you call that as Jyoti. Sutta Swayam Prakasa Jyoti. Jyoti Mandala. What we show as Jyoti of Arunachala, what exists as unmanifest of Paramashiva is one and the same. Please listen. This acceleration of expansion is from the unmanifest, avyakta sarira of Paramashiva, the unmanifest space of Paramashiva. From that, the acceleration of expansion is happening. Now, the superconscious breakthrough is imminent. It has to happen. It is happening. I have been sent to planet Earth to facilitate this.
Yes. Dear viewers, what all of us are seeing now, I'm sure is thrilling and exciting each and every one of us. Because, see, Swamiji beautifully tells one statement, which completely, like, it took me by shock, but this one statement stayed in me forever. Swamiji tells how advanced Hinduism is. It's so advanced that the last frontier of science is the threshold for spirituality. Because what we are, how advanced Hindus are, and Devi's revelation just precisely right to the dot that science is almost catching up with what Devi is revealing. So let's continue on further. I request if further slides be projected. Swamiji very, very beautifully revealed. Universe is not just expanding every moment. The Brahmanda is constantly accelerating in its expansion. The speed is increasing. Yes. Now, what we saw is a scientific segment. Science always takes us by awe and by fascination. Next, what we have for you all is a very joyful, very exciting, but a very a realistic experience segment where you are not just going to be seeing what science says, but you are going to be seeing what happens, what can the answers from Devi Parashakti, or what can having Swamiji in your life do to you in reality, practically in your life. So, joining with us in this segment will be Manitya Purna Priyananda and Ma Subha Kalyana Sundaram. And we are going to be having a very, very interesting and a very exciting sharing on how powerful Devi Parashakti's Akashic readings are and how magical it is to have Swamiji in our life. So, I welcome both Manitya Purna Priyananda and Ma Subha Kalyana Sundaram. They are going to be joining us with us to share the experience and much more just after a short break. So stay tuned.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. You will have lowest reactionary assumptions, highest awakened response, alive response for life continuously. Kailasa is enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. Proper customized spiritual service helping you to complete with your life negativity, withdrawal from life, self-hatred, self-denial, self-doubt, so much of tiredness, laziness. We can support you aligning your diet, your attitude, your aptitude, your understanding about life. We can help you with everything. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham.
Welcome back to your viewers. Nithyananda, welcome back to your viewers. Now we will be entering into a very exciting segment after hearing about who Devi Parashakti is and how she has manifested in through the body of the SDH, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. So now we will be entering into very exciting sharing from Ma Shubha, who is from the US. She'll be sharing her miracle experience with Swamiji and Devi. And you guys can hear a little bit more about how she has experienced so many different boons and blessings from Swamiji himself. Welcome, Ma. Nithyanandam.
Nithyanandam, Nithyanandan, thanks
Thank
for
you so much
having
for
me.
joining us, Ma. Nithyanandam.
Nithyanandan, thanks for having me here, Ma.
Thank you so much, Ma. So if you can just introduce yourself, Ma, and tell us a little bit about your backgrounds.
Yes, Ma. I'm Shubha from Atlanta, USA, and I worked as account manager like around 12 plus years, and recently I quit my job and taking just a break, kind of. So that is my background. I have a wonderful family as my son and husband. With Swamiji's blessing, our life is so beautifully blossoming.
Wow. So how long have you been connected to Swamiji, Ma?
Since 2009, I met Swamiji. Yeah, that was my first experience. Magically, my Swamiji healed my leg pain. That is when I met Swamiji for the first time in US. So since
So
that,
the Swamiji was when he healed you.
yeah, yes, Ma. That is how I was like deeply connected and
Wow.
yeah, Paramashiva.
Can you share a little bit about that experience, Ma?
Yes, Ma. It was like from 2002 till 2009, I was going through a severe foot pain, and I took so many treatments here, but still it was not at all healing any way getting better in that. So that's when my Swamiji. I heard Swamiji is in Houston, and my sister and brother are there in Houston. So uh, my brother wanted me to come there and my sister too. So I just flew here there for attended 2 day program. So the first day after the uh, end of the first day, we used to have the individual darshan, right? So that's when I went to Swamiji and said, like, I have this pain and it's not going off. I took so many treatments, and in single touch, he in the Anya Sahasrara, you will be healed. Don't worry. And then it was in the later night. Usually the darshan comes in the late night, right? And immediately since the early morning itself, I started seeing the difference. I was able to.
So
it was instant. It was instant.
Wow. That's Swamiji's blessings. They'll always manifest instantly. It's like
instantly, yeah.
That's beautiful, Ma.
Yeah. So since then, I know Swamiji is something, not a human body like me. He is Paramashiva. So yeah, that was my first experience with Swamiji, and then and after a few months also he came in my dream and healed my stomach pain. That was like about that pain was going on for like almost close to an year. And Swamiji used to say, right, in satsang, we might have heard many times, like, I won't just bless you or whatever you write and give. The answered questions also, or that is also blessed. So likewise, like I went in North Carolina once for attending the Kalpatru. It's a 1 day program. I thought of asking healing for Swamiji, like healing for my stomach pain, but when I went near him, I felt like, come on, it is like so baby thing to ask such an avatar to heal my stomach pain. So I didn't ask, Ma. I didn't ask. And then we came back to Atlanta, and then within a week, he came in my dream. Still stays fresh in my mind. It's like around 2011, I believe.
Oh,
It's almost 10 years now, right? Still,
almost a decade.
yeah, he
Wow.
came in my mind, in my dream. It is a vision, obviously.
Uh-huh.
So he healed me in the dream. Until now, I didn't have that
Wow.
pain even a single time.
Oh my
So,
God. So literally something you didn't even ask for. He knew.
no,
He
he knew
came to
it.
you physically and healed
Yeah,
you.
yeah, ma.
Wow.
So beautiful connection.
Beautiful
Like,
experience. Wow.
yeah, such a
Gosh, so
wonderful.
like so beautiful how he attends to all of the things that you've asked for, but even all the other things that you've not
Other
asked
things
for.
that we have asked. Yeah, I have not asked for it.
Beautiful. Wow.
Yes, ma. So,
So recently, I heard you had an experience with your father, where Swamiji had healed your father. Can you share a little bit
yes,
about
ma.
that?
Yes, ma. Like in 2020, early January, my dad got hospitalized. He was in
Mhm.
ICU, so I was there with him that time, and it is in India, in Coimbatore, and I don't know. I have no clue what happened to him. It was just we went for a common checkup, but that turned into be a trauma for him.
Oh,
So, so the Swamiji, because of Swamiji blessing, healing only, he is alive. So I'm
oh,
like each and every step, he took care of my dad and my entire family so beautifully.
wow.
And
So
in one
his
of the,
healing was also instant, ma?
sorry, ma.
His healing was also instantly?
Yeah, he was gradually getting better from ICU, but
Uh-huh.
he was taking care. I even now with the Swamiji blessing only, my dad is uh, improving a lot in his health condition.
Wow.
Like one of the thing I would like to share here is like there are many miracles happened. It was like he was hospitalized for about 4 months.
Uh-huh.
Like every time it is some other miracle will be happening with Swamiji
Wow.
blessing. But one I would particularly want to say is um, when I was in the room with when he shifted to the room, I was with
Mm.
my dad, and the doctor came for regular visit. He'll come. He checked everything, and he said like, yeah, he's all doing good, getting better, everything is fine. And
Mhm.
he went down, and within few minutes, the nurse came up to me and said like, the doctor is calling you to his office. I was
Uh-huh.
like really shaken. What is wrong? Just now he came and said everything is sounds good, he's getting better, but I was like so much panic. And
Uh-huh.
his office is in the downstairs, like in the second floor. And I
Mhm.
was like literally holding this Kantamala, like holding, Swamiji, please run to me. I don't know what the doctor is going to say.
Emergency 911.
Yeah, it was, I was like literally holding tightly, please.
Uh-huh.
Literally run to me. I'm a Tamilian, so I say like, Odi vanga Sami, please. I don't want to hear anything from the doctor except he should ask about you and some any good news. That's it. I don't want to hear anything else from him. So I
Uh,
was literally holding my Kantamala and praying to
uh.
Swamiji and went to his office. You know what, ma? Exactly the doctor asked about Swamiji.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That was it.
And
He didn't ask anything about, he didn't give you any
about
bad news.
no anything bad news about my dad. He said like your dad is
Wow.
really improving good. As I held my Kandamala, whatever I asked, only that two things happened. I
Oh
asked for
my
one,
God.
yeah, I asked Swamiji only two things. He said like he should ask about only you, Swamiji, and then he should share only good news about my dad. Only these two,
Wow.
exactly these two.
Exactly that manifested.
That was so very particular one I would like to
Such a
share.
beautiful
Yeah,
experience. Wow.
he's such a compassionate. Each and every step, Swamiji was with me when I was in the hospital with my dad. Another thing I would like to share is when my dad is in ICU, I was in a different room, staying in the
Mhm.
hospital itself. Every time when I walk into the ICU, it is like a little pathway that we have to walk a little long to reach into that room. So I used to have like, so much palpitation, and my stomach will be like doing something all nervous related thing.
Yes.
And that day, particular night, I saw Swamiji in my dream. He was walking near the building, and then walking near the pathway, entering into the ICU and standing near my dad's near my dad
Wow.
and touching my dad's head.
Oh
That
my
was I saw.
God.
I was like wondering when I wake up. I was like, wow, Swamiji walked all these and there that pathway also, and then stood Swami. I didn't realize what was the significance of that, but
Ah,
when I wake up, I didn't realize what. So all I knew is like he came and healed my dad. That was the only cognition I
wow.
had. But
Ah,
the main thing is when I leave my footwear, like in the ICU, we cannot wear our
enter.
slippers. We cannot enter with our slippers. So we
Ah,
have to leave the slipper in one place and walk. So that
ah,
walkway is like all the time was terrible for me.
ah,
But after the vision, when I walk onto I felt like so much gratitude. I don't know what
wow.
Swamiji was walking all this way. He could have
My God.
directly, yeah, when he is landing, he can directly land near next to
Goes,
my dad, right? It is, it is so
wow,
simple.
just to give
But
you that
even,
assurance.
just to give me, no, you're my daughter. I am walking in this so that you
Wow.
could feel. Even the tiny bit he took care of me, ma.
Oh my
That
gosh.
was,
Even just that little discomfort
yeah,
or anxiety he heals.
yeah. he want
Wow.
to he want me to heal that also, right? So since
Yeah.
then, whenever I walk into that pathway, I used to had tears or like blissful. I did not had any the previous nervous related emotions or anything else at all. I
Just
was like,
remembering him then.
yeah, just very this is the pathway my Swamiji walked. How beautiful it is, right?
Wow. So it became from something that was anxiety inducing to like something that brings so much of joy and
Yeah,
remembering Swamiji.
yes, ma. That was
Wow.
so
Such a
beautiful.
beautiful experience.
Yeah. Even tiny bit I wanted to share, like even that tiny bit he took care of me. Even now.
Absolutely. Even the
Yeah.
tiniest thing
Yeah.
that you didn't even think to ask, but
No.
he took care of Wildma.
Yeah.
So how, I mean, your father was in the hospital and he's come out of the ICU now. How has your experience been with Swamiji during the pandemic? You know, there's so much of, like you said, you were just anxious about walking to see your
Yeah.
father. Now, you know, having your parents, I mean, are they still in
Correct.
India now?
Yes.
So,
Yes.
I mean, how has it been having that reassurance of having Swamiji in your life, knowing that he's taking care and attending to every small aspect, even in such a crisis?
Yeah. Truly speaking, ma, honestly, I did not feel anything like this pandemic's happening. So such, such a beautiful space Swamiji has given me and of course to everyone.
Wow.
Uh, I don't like feel like this whole pandemic is going on in the whole world. Um, because I feel he is always there within me.
Uh,
He is protecting me, guiding me in every possible way. So
and he's physically shown you that too.
yeah,
So
exactly. I have so many experience uh, Swamiji has given me. So personally, I feel like, of course, the world is going through whatever I can see it, but it is not uh, affecting my inner space.
absolutely. And so when you see this and your experience compared to so many other people's experience, how does it make you feel for other people who don't have Swamiji? And why do you feel that Swamiji is needed in every being's life, whether you know they're Hindu or they're not Hindu, or they're spiritual, they're not spiritual,
Yeah.
especially at a time like this when such a huge crisis is going on? Why do you feel that Swamiji is the one who can bring everyone out of that?
Yes, ma, because I have my personal experience. I feel like any human being, if you're born as a human being. It's Swamiji's presence in their life is really mandatory. I would say it is not required because so much beautiful,
Exactly.
so much. My life has transformed so much, so beautifully. Before I see Swamiji and after 2009, I could not even think like how I used to be in before Swamiji. That memory is like I almost erased, kind of. Even if there is anything little bit hanging over, I'm not having any impact in my inner space. So the life I'm seeing right now is so different. Whatever it happens, it is
Absolutely.
Swamiji is there, and his teachings are really giving me strength and the powerfulness
Wow.
and courage to face what everything is auspicious. What Swamiji
Exactly.
is, yeah. So uh, these are the things that we have to, as a human being, we have to live the truth that Swamiji is saying,
Mhm.
and achieve the enlightenment or mukti. Uh, so
Absolutely.
yeah,
Actually what you perfectly said, like how your life has transformed so much and how so much of your old self you don't even remember because Swamiji's just giving you so much of security and
right,
attended to you in every possible way. It's like
right,
the
ma.
old you, that anxiety or that fear that you might have had previously, you don't even remember that person
Right.
anymore.
Yeah, ma. Yeah,
It's so
that's true.
beautiful.
So, why we don't need to live in pain and suffering, right? It's a
Absolutely.
beautiful life to enjoy. Human body is
Absolutely.
such a blessed, um, you know, um, plus to take. Like that is
Uh-huh.
the ultimate birth to have an enlightenment, right? Possibility is there only in human body form. So why
Absolutely.
to live in a pain and suffering? Better like,
Exactly.
yeah, as Swamiji says, everyone are Paramashiva. We can live beautifully,
Experience
right?
it.
Yeah,
Yes.
peacefully.
Absolutely. And like the only way is when people wake up and realize that Swamiji is the only one who can guide them through that and give them that experience and bring them
Right.
out, especially at any crisis that they might be going through.
Right, ma. Yes, ma. And especially in this pandemic, so beautifully, Swamiji is giving us Devi Parashakti Akashic reading this, and he's
Absolutely.
attending to each
Day in
and
and day out, he's
everyone.
there.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
so much he is
And it's so
giving.
beautiful. Exactly. Even like for people who are not devotees or disciples or followers
Right,
or anything, he's
no
still
matter.
opening himself
Yeah,
up. Literally, anyone can ask any question
anyone.
they want.
Yeah, no matter what, he is answering for the questions and opening
Absolutely.
up. Like India is so much going through with this pandemic now, and Swamiji has opened every ashram in his in India for everyone,
Absolutely.
every single person,
Exactly.
right? Whether you are a devotee or non-devotee, it doesn't matter,
Yeah.
right?
It's just an
So much,
infinite compassion.
yes, exactly, ma. So much compassion. Though so many people abused him, whatnot, he
Mhm.
went through so much in India, but still the compassion,
Yes.
it's
Exactly. He's the only
unbelievable.
one who's really,
Yeah,
exactly. He's the only one who's really able to stand for people and bring them out of this
exactly. Yeah,
deluge that is happening.
right. Yeah,
It's
that's
beautiful, Ma.
wonderful, ma.
Thank
I'm
you
so
so
blessed
much,
to
Ma.
have. Thank you, ma. Thank you so much for having
Yes,
me here,
Ma. Thank you so much
Nithyananda.
for joining us, Ma. It's really beautiful sharing you had today.
Thank
I
you,
think
ma.
a lot of viewers would have connected with your experiences, especially hearing all, not just recently, but from 2009. You've had so many beautiful healing
So
experiences.
many, ma. So many.
And personally, it's how Swamiji's attended to you.
Right.
That's
I feel
beautiful,
so
Ma.
blessed
Thank you.
to have
Yes,
Swamiji in my
Ma.
life. Thank you, ma.
Thank you so much, Ma. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, ma. Nithyananda.
Thank you. Again, dear viewers, you've just heard a beautiful sharing from Mashuba about all her healing experiences from 2009 till now. Even any small, minute problem she's ever had, she knows that Swamiji's been there for her. And especially during such a crisis, Swamiji is the only one who you can turn to. So, hearing this, I hope you all take the time to connect with Swamiji and Devi during this crisis and ask your questions and receive the blessings of Devi and Swamiji directly. And now we will be concluding this segment and after a short break. Thank you, Nithyananda.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Nithyananda, everyone. Welcome back. So we'll be beginning the next segment with the Sadguru Vandana. Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtin Dvandvatitam Gagana Shadrusham Tattvamasyaadilakshyam Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Yes. So we had an amazing sharing from the initiated disciple of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, how she had experienced beautifully over these years after the initiation from the avatar, the incarnation directly. So now, let us move to the next segment. How can we offer our deep gratitude to Parashakti? In what way can we offer our devotion to her before we have her darshan? So let us understand first about the significance of an offering. So offering is a giving of divine gift of pure love, devotion and oneness. And it consists of two parts. Number one is you giving and number two is whoever you're giving, that person is accepting it. So only when the divine is accepting whatever you're offering, the offering itself becomes complete. So the offering is not made out of any fear or greed. But when an avatar lands, the offerings are purely a part of the grand Leela, played out only for the purpose of enlightenment itself. So let us understand more about the significance of an offering and what all offerings we can give to Parashakti. So let us invoke Parashakti, the Dhyana Sloka from the Mula Agama of the Manonmani Dhyana. Induni Bhavedakara Nayanam Syat Pankajavarabayajapakshasarayuktam Angahimabhushana Vichitravasanam Syat Tungamakutojvala Manonmani Swarupam. It's the beautiful Dhyana Sloka from the Mula Agama of Manonmani Dhyanam. It says, Parashakti with moon-like face, who is holding the books on one hand, fire in eyes with lotus flower, gracing and blessing hands, and one hand with japamala, beautifully decorated with jeweled ornaments, in wonderful clothes and shining wing crown. Her name is Manonmai. We also have one more reference. It says, Dhyaye Devim Trinetram Sashini Bhavadanam Vedahastam Dadanam Savye Padbham Varadamapare Chabhayam Chakshamalam Divyairabharanair Vibhushitatanum Brahmadibhi Pujitam Devimeva Manonmanim Pratidinam Kamartadatrim Shubham. This beautiful Dhyana Sloka from the Mula Agama of Manonmani Dhyanam, it explains, I meditate on Devi with three eyes, glowing like a moon, and hold the Veda, lotus, and grazing with blessing and grazing hands. She is wearing beautiful ornaments. She is worshipped by Brahma and other many gods, and showers auspicious boons for all the actions every day. Yes. So, after we invoking the Devi Parashakti, what is the significance of offering the divine element gold? So the Atharva Veda beautifully says, triply born by birth in this gold from the atoms of Agni is one. It becomes dearest to Agni. One fell away from the Soma when it was hurt. One they call the seed of virtuous and powerful Apa, the watery molecules. Let that triple gold be for your long life. So this is what Atharva Veda speaks about. So Gold is a divine element. It purifies anything and everything it touches. So it is very, very uh, sacred in Hindu tradition, and it is an element of spiritual significance and great spiritual power of healing and enlightening. The vibration of gold has the power to infuse sattva energy and positive thought currents in anyone who wears it and anyone who sees or operates in its vicinity. So gold is present in Agamas, Vedas, Itihasas, Puranas. In all Hindu scriptures, it is abundantly displayed that gold is the most auspicious and purest metal which purifies our being. In Hindu civilization, everything was built in gold, exchanged in gold, and even the ritual feasts were offered in golden bricks. So, when one was to be saved from life threatening illnesses, gold was offered as a ritual fee. So, gold was in abundance and it was used for weighing equivalent amount of commodities, including cows. Kingdoms were built with huge doors of gold. The streets would have huge columns and huge archways made of gold. Horses and cows, everything were dressed up in gold. So Hindu civilization thrived literally on the banks of the river gold. So rivers of gold. So in this river, it was called as Hiranmaya, means the river of gold in Rig Veda. The river Saraswati was called as Hiranyavartani in Atharva Veda. So gold is the supreme element for offering gifts to the ones you love and revere. Temples are constructed and paved in gold. Deities are made in gold and decked and adorned in gold because it just preserves the enlightenment energy for thousands of years and it lasts forever. With that, we'll be moving on to the first offering to Devi Parashakti. So, the first offering is the E-Hundi offering. So, the verse says, Bhakti Priya Bhakti Gamya Bhakti Vashya Bhayapaha Shambhavi Sharadaradhya Sharvani Sharmadayini. Devi is fond of true devotion and is realized through true devotion. She can be won over through true devotion. She removes all the fears. So you can offer this e-hundi offering at any amount. So whatever dakshina, the kanika you want to offer to Parashakti, you can offer it and your names will be chanted out when the puja is offered to Parashakti. So if there is any fear in the minds of devotee, the verse it says, Devi is sure to remove that fear. And it is stated that Devi likes to be worshipped in autumn, and it is meant that autumn of our lives, when thoughts turn more and more inwards, the role of the divine is known and understood very clearly. So the need for Devi worship, it literally becomes stronger. So you can also offer this beautiful e-hundi offering at any amount you wish to by clicking onto the link tiny.cc/offerings to Parashakti. So the next offering is the Sankalpa chanting. So the Devi Mahatmya verse beautifully explains, the goddess enchants this universe and she herself gives birth to this universe. That goddess, being prayed without interest in anything, gives that knowledge that leads to salvation and gives wealth in materialistic sense. So when you offer the Sankalpa chanting, you receive utmost blessings and auspiciousness and fruition of all your desires. And whatever you wish, it will come into reality. So you can offer the Sankalpa chanting to Parashakti and receive her blessings at $1. The next offering is the offering of the Sahasranama Swarna Kasu. So the Lalita Sahasranama verse it says, Nama Parayana Prita. So she who likes the repetition of her various names. So this is the offering of 1008 names of Parashakti, which is a very special and unique archana offered to the Mahameru of Parashakti. So you can offer the golden coin which is inscribed with one of the names of Parashakti, 1008 names of Parashakti. And you can literally receive all the Ananta Kalyana Gunas, all the auspicious qualities and divine qualities of Devi Parashakti by offering this Sahasranama Swarna Kasu. So this Sahasranama Swarna Kasu, you can offer it at $75 or $151 or $251. The next offering is the offering of Mukta Anguti, the finger ring with a pearl. So the beautiful Meenakshi Pancharatnam, it says, Muktahara lasat kirita ruchinam purnendu vaktra prabham Shinjannu Purakinkini Manidharam Padmaprabhabasuram Sarvabhishtaphalappradam Girisutam Vaniramasevitam Meenakshim Pranatosmi Santatamaham Karunyavaram Nidhim. I bow to the goddess Meenakshi, whose crown has garlands of pearls and the face shining like a full moon, who wears anklets that are studded with gemstones and has small bells, who is shining like the splendor of lotus, who grants all the wishes, the daughter of the mountain, who is worshipped by goddess Vani and Rama. I remain ever bowing to the goddess Meenakshi, the ocean of compassion. So you can offer this Mukta Anguti, the pearl finger ring, and receive Devi's blessings to be showered by her compassion and pure love in all your, especially the business endeavors. So you can offer the Mukta Anguti at $251, 501 or $750. Next offering is the offering of Swarna Padma Pushpa, the golden lotus. So the Kamikagama verse, it says, all the kalasas should be wound around with suitable thread and covered with new cloth. So they should be adorned with lotus flower made of gold. So what is the significance of offering this golden lotus? So there are hundreds of scriptural references for using the lotus in the worship of Paramashiva. So almost everything in the worship of ultimate, it involves the consecration of deities of worship or meditating on the mudras, asanas when you're worshipping. So that involves the lotus flower, the lotus perica, lotus petals, lotus leaf. So lotus itself is a divine flower. The Shakti of Paramashiva is also called as lotus. The base of Paramashiva Linga is a lotus. The disciple of Paramashiva is also considered as a lotus. So you can offer this golden lotus in any size you wish to. And you can receive the blessings literally to achieve your state, space and powers of Parashakti literally in your inner space amidst whatever adverse situation you're actually facing in your life. You can offer the Swarna Padma Pushpa at $600. The next offering is the offering of Swarna Metti, the golden touring. So the Sastra Pramana, it explains that you whose brightness from the toenails destroys the darkness of ignorance from the minds of your devotees who literally prostrate at your feet. So you whose brightness from your 2 feet overpowers that of the lotus flower. So you can offer this golden toe ring. Literally, you're touching the feet of Parashakti and receiving her the blessings from her. So literally, when you offer the toe ring, your finger is touching Devi and you're receiving the auspicious qualities, all her blessings to remove all the obstacles in your difficult aspects of your life. So you can offer it at $750. The next offering is the offering of Swarna Mangtika, the golden hairline jewelry. Sudha Sarabi Varshini. So it translates saying, she who makes the nectar flow in all our nerves from the Sahasrara, means she who gives the very pleasant experience of the ultimate. So the Mangtika, the hairline jewelry, it represents the nectar flowing from the Sahasrara chakra that is fully opened. So when you offer this Mangtika to Devi, you just achieve the blissful state of overflowing gratitude and completion with the grace of Parashakti. So the Swarna Mangtika, the golden hairline jewelry, you can offer it at $750. The next most beautiful offering is the Pratyaksha Pada Puja. So where the Saundalya Lahari says that the nails of Parashakti have been sharpened by constantly being touched by the crowns of celestial beings who always prostrate before thee. So Tamoguna is darkness, and in this sloka, Tamas is indicative of ignorance in the minds of devotees. And by constantly prostrating before Devi, their ignorance is removed and literally they attain knowledge, the wisdom. So here is where you have the beautiful opportunity to offer all your karmas and your deep gratitude, devotion at the feet of Parashakti and the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism in the upcoming Guru Purnima. It has been in the next month. So you can offer this Pratyaksha Pada Puja and receive all the auspiciousness and blessings of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism at $1,008. So along with the Pratyaksha Pada Puja, you can also offer the Vastra Seva, so and receive all the auspiciousness, the blessings at $1,008. So here is the list of all the offerings which you can offer to Parashakti. The E-Hundi offering, the Sankalpa chanting, Devi Sahasranama Kasu, the Mukta Anguti, the Swarna Padma Pushpam, the Swarna Metti, the Swarna Mantika, Pratyaksha Pada Puja, and the Vastra Seva. Yes. So here we have the link where you can go ahead and offer your offering and gratitude to Parashakti. So tiny.cc/Devi-offerings. And after you making the online payment, you can submit the details for puja and for your names to be chanted during the puja, the Sankalpa chanting. Tiny.cc/Sankalpa. Yes, I keep this slide projected for you guys to go ahead and make the offering for the next few minutes, and you can sign up.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
So when you click onto the link tiny.cc/offerings, you'll be guided to this page, the Parashakti Bhava Samadhi Darshan donations. You can go ahead and choose an option where you can offer any one of these sevas to Parashakti. For example, Swarna Padma Pushpa, which is $1,200. You can add it to the cart. As you add it to the cart, you can move on and proceed to checkout. Once you proceed to the checkout, you'll be guided to the billing details page, and after that you can place your order here. Next, after you do this online payment, you can move on to the next link, the Sankalpa link, where the Sankalpa names will be chanted. Your names will be chanted during the puja when it's offered to Parashakti. So you can click onto the next and fill out all the details here in this page and submit this page for your names to be chanted during the darshan for the offering. So you also have a beautiful opportunity where during the live stream is going on, you can go ahead and offer your Kanika, the Guru Dakshina here in the YouTube live chat. When you click onto this icon, you get an option super sticker or a super chat. So you can offer it. So you offer your Kanika, the Guru Dakshina, we are clicking onto the super chat or the super sticker. Yes. So with that, we come to the conclusion of this segment.
Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. You are interested in enlightenment, we will immediately bring this to you If you are not interested, we will explain the whole science, inspire you and make you interested in enlightenment science. We need to cater this enlightenment science to the whole world wherever they are. Because enlightenment is the birthright of all human beings. Kailasa is responsible to provide that to all human beings. Kailasa is the totality of the knowledge I received from my gurus and practice manifested in my life, perfected by teaching millions of people from all cultures, time zones, backgrounds, genders, nationality, race, from every creed. So this absolutely perfected knowledge available to you, served to you in your home without even you moving out of your couch, free of cost. What I mean by the word E-Kailasa, listen intensely. Enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself, in your own home, wherever you are. If you cannot come to Kailasa, it's okay. Kailasa can come to you. Kailasa coming to you is E-Kailasa. I will revive Hinduism. I am a Hindu revivalist, not by any revolution, but by evolution. And setting model community. Kailasa, enlightenment ecosystem, Sarvanya Peethas all over the world. All powerful cognition, knowledge, only when you live, power manifestation and possibilities manifestation happens. It's a fundamental truth. Hinduism cannot live exclusively as one sampradaya. No. All sampradayas of Hinduism is an ecosystem. So don't keep quiet thinking that if one sampradaya is attacked, only that sampradaya is going to be affected. All of us are ecosystems. I invite all of you to get involved and enjoy Hinduism by the principle of Dharmo Rakshati Rakshitaha. When you protect Dharma, Dharma protects you. We will make the whole planet flourish spiritually. The spiritual prosperity will happen to the whole planet. We all have to coexist together. We get you health. We get you ability to build beautiful relationships in your life. We get you direct spiritual support, and we make sure you become wealthy. We won't stop giving you just good life. We will literally not stop till you live enlightened life. Manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. Whole world should become Kailasians. I want the whole world to know Hindus have something great to contribute to the world. We have something great to contribute to the world. Let us do that. Kailasa is proper customized spiritual service helping you to identify your root patterns of suffering. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. You will have lowest reactionary assumptions, highest awakened response, alive response for life continuously. Kailasa is enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. Proper customized spiritual service helping you to complete with your life negativity, withdrawal from life, self-hatred, self-denial, self-doubt, so much of tiredness, laziness. We can support you aligning your diet, your attitude, your aptitude, your understanding about life. We can help you with everything. If you are interested in enlightenment, we will immediately bring this to you. If you are not interested, we will explain the whole science, inspire you and make you interested in enlightenment science. We need to cater this enlightenment science to the whole world wherever they are, because enlightenment is the birthright of all human beings. Kailasa is responsible to provide that to all human beings. Kailasa is the totality of the knowledge I received from my gurus and practice manifested in my life, perfected by teaching millions of people from all cultures, time zones, backgrounds, genders, nationality, race, from every creed. this absolutely perfected knowledge available to you, served to you in your home without even you moving out of your couch, free of cost. What I mean by the word Kailasa, listen intensely. Enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself, in your own home, wherever you are. If you cannot come to Kailasa, it's okay. Kailasa can come to you. Kailasa coming to you is Kailasa. I will revive Hinduism. I am a Hindu revivalist, not by any revolution, but by evolution. And setting model community. Kailasa, enlightenment ecosystems, Sarvanya Peethas all over the world. All powerful cognition, knowledge, only when you live, power manifestation and possibilities manifestation happen. This is a fundamental truth. Hinduism cannot live exclusively as one sampradaya. No. All sampradayas of Hinduism is an ecosystem. So don't keep quiet thinking that if one sampradaya is attacked, only that sampradaya is going to be affected. All of us are ecosystems. I invite all of you to get involved and enjoy Hinduism by the principle of Dharmo Rakshati Rakshitaha. When you protect Dharma, Dharma protects you. We will make the whole planet flourish spiritually. The spiritual prosperity will happen to the whole planet. We all have to coexist together. We get you health. We get you ability to build beautiful relationships in your life. We get you direct spiritual support, and we make sure you become wealthy. We won't stop giving you just good life. We will literally not stop till you live enlightened life. Manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. Whole world should become e-Kailasian.
I want the whole world to know Hindus have something great to contribute to the world. We have something great to contribute to the world. Let us do that.
Paramashivoham.
Nithyanandam, so sorry for the inconvenience and delay. So it's a small segment. So for those of you, how you would have, for the new people who are watching the program, the Parashakti Akashic reading for the very first time. So you'll be having a doubt how to actually ask questions to Parashakti when the live darshan is going on. So we have the Kailasa's HDH Nithyananda YouTube channel over here. You have to go here and click on to the join for the membership. You can actually click on here as a first step. And after you click and you become and join as a member, you can second step, you can actually ask your questions here in the comment section. Once you become a member, you have the beautiful opportunity to ask your questions to Parashakti in terms of healing, for your health issues, in terms of mental health.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda
Sorry for technical glitch.
Paramashivoham.
So before we move on to the next segment, so this is a wonderful opportunity. So how to ask your questions to Devi Parashakti. So you become a member of the official channel of the Kailasa's Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Nithyananda channel. And you can go and type out Kailasa's HDH Nithyananda Paramashivam, and you can actually click on to the join button for the membership. And once you become a member, you can move on to the comment section here and ask your questions to Parashakti. So whatever questions you have, so in terms of your health, so in this impending COVID-19 pandemic, so many of you are actually wanting good health, good immunity to save your life. So in terms of health, in terms of your life, in terms of your past, present, future, whatever you need to ask Parashakti, you can actually post your questions here from your official YouTube channel ID, and you can comment here to receive Parashakti's lessons. And next is how to comment on the live Facebook platform. You can go to the Kailasa's SPH JGM Nithyananda Paramashivam, the Facebook page, and start following the page. So that's number one in Facebook is you can like and follow Kailasa's SPH Nithyananda Paramashivam's Facebook page. And after you follow the page, you can start asking your questions under the live stream of that day's Parashakti's Akashic reading revelations. You can see this very clearly. So I repeat again, you can go to Kailasa's SPH JGM Nithyananda Paramashivam's Facebook page, like and follow the page. And you can ask your questions in the comment section. The next is how to reply to Nithyananda's Twitter platform. So go to the Kailasa's SPH JGM HDH Nithyananda Paramashivam and start following at Sri Nithyananda on the Twitter. So once you start following the Twitter page, then you can start asking your questions in the reply section of the tweet with hashtag ask the avatar. So the live stream will be actually displayed, and you can actually go and ask your questions in the reply section of the tweet with the hashtag ask the avatar. So this is how you need to ask your questions in the Twitter. So you can ask your questions in YouTube, in Facebook, in Twitter, and Parashakti is actually literally available to all of us to answer all our questions in all these platforms. So how to ask your questions on the Instagram platform. So step one is go and follow Sri Nithyananda on the Instagram platform. You can actually, once you follow here on the right top above page, then you can ask your questions in the comment section under the live stream in the Instagram platform. So again, I repeat, you can follow the Sri Nithyananda on Instagram here, right on top of the page. And then after that, you can ask your questions in the comment section. So how to ask questions in the website kailasa.org. So first step is you need to search for kailasa.org, kailasa.org. And after that, step 2 is ask your questions here in the WhatsApp chat. So you have the live WhatsApp chat options, the beautiful opportunity to right away ask your questions and receive an immediate quick response and reply. So ask your questions in the WhatsApp chat by moving to the kailasa.org official website page. Yes. So with that, we have learned how to ask our questions to Devi Parashakti. So many of you have these doubts. So you can ask your questions in Facebook, in Twitter, in Instagram, in YouTube, and in the Kailasa website page. So it's a beautiful opportunity. So thank you, everyone. So we'll be moving on to the next segment in a few minutes.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Paramashivoham.
There are some great spiritual sciences unique to Hinduism. Subtle, otherworldly, but definitive sign. Manifesting the cosmic beings in Archavatara, deities in Nijavatara, living incarnations is possible. Understand? Kriya Pada of Vedas and Agamas elaborately explain the whole science of making the cosmic beings manifest in Archavatara, deities and Nijavatara, living incarnation, both. During the Bhava Samadhi Darshan, literally those cosmic beings manifest through his body. Just like how they manifest in Archavatara, deity, they manifest in Nijavatara, Pratyakshavatara, and give you all the boons you ask, bless you. You see, each God is an independent intelligence to lead you to enlightenment. Each God is a bridge for you to achieve the Shivatva, the ultimate Shiva consciousness. Krishna is the bridge for you to achieve the Krishna consciousness. But the Shiva consciousness, Krishna consciousness, all consciousness is one and the same. Ultimate consciousness only. So that energy itself completely expresses.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Shivoham.
Now, let's look at some of the highlights of what's happening in the Adi Kailasa as a readiness to house thousands of people to these COVID care protection centers. So we have the glimpses from the Ministry or Kailasa's Ministry of Infrastructure in Adi Kailasa, who continues to work tirelessly in providing and making the housekeeping facilities available for those coming into Adi Kailasa Sarvanya Peetham, where the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has opened up the campuses to provide a safe haven for the COVID-19 pandemic to all those seeking protection during these perilous times, especially from the Department of Housing, which is responsible for building multi-layered quarantine living spaces, planning. We've got emergency ambulances. And Siddha medicine is being
We need
see in Hyderabad, they've reported about 3,004. We've got emergency ambulances, ICU on wheels in place, and the infrastructure to this COVID pandemic, let's have a short break. Loss overseas with less than 0.1 of all the COVID positives.
Kailasa
Near my
Days of Devi Parashakti.
Kailashya.
Beautiful opportunity to ask this. Now these
And these black fungal infections just grow with grow like the COVID variants.
But if you are
is how to comment on the light to
Moss from the cosmic deluge